Today we're going to make a healthy grilled romaine wedge salad, sort of the healthier alternative to the traditional wedge. It has bacon on it and a heavier dressing. I'm going to show you how I can make this really great tasty salad for literally a few dollars and under 15 minutes for two. So stick with me as we go. Alright, so basically I went to Trader Joe's because I was craving this wedge salad that I had at this fancy restaurant a while back, and wanted to make my own sort of healthy rendition of it. So I actually picked up some organic romaine lettuce. Organic, really important, so you don't overload yourself with any pesticides or chemicals that are unnecessary for the body. So I always like to go with organic when I can. So romaine lettuce. I got some mini heirloom tomatoes, which are really great in season right now, and they taste really great, and they're healthy. And tomatoes are also, you want to get those, very important to get tomatoes, apples, lettuce, carrots, anything that grows in the soil in organic, so that you don't ingest or take in pesticides that are unnecessary for the body. Also, some really great crumbled goat cheese. My favorite thing in the world is goat cheese. Don't know why. I have a thing for goats, but that's beside the point. Goat cheese is my favorite. Crumbled goat cheese, super easy to find, and not that heavy in calories, and better for you than regular dairy or milk. A shallot is, I'm going to grill up some shallots to put on top of the salad, some crunchy little shallot pieces. Balsamic vinaigrette, which is actually really great. You can make your own. I usually make my own with olive oil, a little lemon juice, garlic, and seasonings, which actually tastes really good to put on top of the salad. And some ripe, nice avocados, which are sort of my staple for most of my meals. Avocado sort of takes the place of meat for me because it's very satisfying, sort of satiates you. And then, of course, my favorite, Greek Kalamata Olives, which add that salty sort of taste to the salad, as bacon would or anything like that. So those ingredients. I've got my shallots grilling in my hot grill pan right now. I've actually taken one of the lettuce, romaine lettuce heads, and I'm going to cut that right down the middle. I've got some olive oil in my grill pan, which I love. I do a lot of grilling in that. And I'm going to simply take the cut sides down, actually this way. And leave those on the grill for about 2-3 minutes so they get a nice little char on them. And my onions are smelling really good here as they crisp up. Those are going to go on top of the salad. Meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut up my heirlooms. Got my heirloom tomatoes. I'm going to put those in a bowl. Some beautiful colors. You can see that grow in the garden, the bright yellows, oranges, reds, and multicolored heirlooms. Very sweet and very fragrant this time of year as well. So I'm just going to chunk those up, throw them in a bowl really quickly. Just a couple of those, and it'll actually give your salad some color as well. They always say to eat the rainbow. And I can say that's because of all the blue from the blueberries, the reds from the tomatoes. They all have a chemical in them that help with something in your body, whether it's an anti-cancer, antioxidant. It has a really good nutritional value to eat nutritious rainbow-colored food. And we get these cut up. Super easy. Smelling really good. Lettuce is almost done in a couple minutes here. Get that all in the bowl. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to integrate and mix all of it together. I'm going to go ahead and throw in my goat cheese with my tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and mix in my avocado. I have some chunked avocado for that. A little squeeze of lemon juice to sort of get that mixture happening there, to make it a little binding and cohesive, a little creamy. And take my spoon here, sort of mix it around. I'm going to actually take my balsamic vinaigrette, shake it up a little bit, give it a real good shake, get all of the oil and the vinegar sort of meshed together in there. pour a little bit of that in the mix. I'd say probably about 3 tablespoons. Give it a good toss. Okay, I'm going to check on my salad here. You can see the nice grill you get on that. Sort of crispy on the edges. I'm going to turn it over for just a minute. I've got my shallots just about ready. You can see how easy this is. Very, very simple. I'm actually going to take a couple plates out. Get those ready. And you can just simply put the lettuce on the plate. Okay. Now what we do is we go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put the avocado, tomato, and feta mixture right over the top of that. Smells really, really good. By the way, very healthy. This whole entire meal is really only about 290 calories. So it's not bad at all. In fact, I'd recommend that if you're coming home from work and you've been sitting at a desk all day, I recommend to take that walk outside, walk the dog, go for a walk with the kids, come back in, and then make yourself a very light dinner. A couple of rules of thumb that I always go by is I never eat after 7. And if I eat dinner at night, I eat something very, very light, like a light salad or a light soup. That way it's not sitting heavy on my stomach because we sit down all day. So remember to eat very light. So this sort of fills that in. So it's only 290 calories and very low fat, probably about 8 grams of fat per serving. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to take my crispy onions, finish that off. Give it that little crisp unctuousness. I heard that on one of my favorite food shows that somebody was saying about a recipe that was unctuous. I thought that was a really cool word, unctuous. Anyway, so it gives it that sort of crispy, spicy unctuousness that will lend itself nicely to the salad. And last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and put some of the Kalamata olives. And finish it off with just a little bit of that garnish. And that's it, voila! You have grilled romaine wedge salad. Enjoy.